Hi everybody. Okay, since I am an honorable, forthright person, I want to let everybody know this video may be upsetting to some. I am a drunk on NyQuil. Yes, I am. Yesterday evening I was having a really good time on Facebook chatting with some ornery little friends. I had taken 1 dose of NyQuil, which makes me a drunk. It puts me to sleep. Anyway, I got my pajamas on and I got in bed, and I was kind of flying around from the NyQuil. I have some sort of crud that my grandkids had last week, and had my teeth out of my body in a container, and just dozed off watching the ghost hunting shows or the ghost story shows, and my dogs start throwing a fit. Now mind you, by this time the house is getting dark, and I'm like, oh my God, I look like crap, and somebody is at my door. Nobody ever comes to the front door here. So the house was dark enough, I knew they couldn't see me going through it, and I look, and it's a blue van I've never seen out in my drive. So I think, well, I'll watch where it goes, and I noticed they went out and got on the road and went down by our creek, and they were driving real slow along there, and I thought, oh my gosh, we must have a cafe. So I got on just regular knit pants under my pajamas, no support whatsoever. And I decided, oh my gosh, I better get my teeth and some sort of support on and a house coat or a jacket on, because it was getting cool, and hurry up and get down there and see if we got a cafe out or what's going on. Just as I'm hunting for my keys, which I can't find because I'm half drunk from NyQuil, mind you, bam, bam, bam on my dining room window. And it's another neighbor. And they were on their way home, and they've seen our cafe out too. So I go out and I tell Leela, I say, I'm hunting for my keys. As soon as I get my keys, I'm going to head down that direction. And I found my keys, and they waited for me to go in front of them on the road. And y'all have seen my other video. You know how wild our cows are. So I pull down there by the calf, which he promptly sniffs of my car to see what's going on, and I pull it going the wrong way, you know, off the road, and I get out, and he takes off from me. Now he's running up toward our gate, but he runs about 10 yards, stops, and turns around and looks at me like, are you coming? Well, the neighbors are just dying laughing. Here I am out stumbling around chasing this calf, and he goes around and runs behind the cedar tree along the road and peeks out at me like, are you coming? Are you coming? Finally, I got him up close enough to the drive that George, our neighbor George, could shoo him into the gate. Well, it's a long entrance from our front yard's about 3 acres, the part that we keep like a front yard. And so this calf is up running up and down in this, you know, not running, but walking around. Well, I'm afraid to close the big gate because my husband was gone, and I was afraid when he came in he'd hit it in his new truck, because we never close that gate. Anyway, so I'm in my car chasing this calf all over this 3-acre spot. And if I stopped the car, the calf come and smelled of it. But then when I get out, he wouldn't go the right direction. So I called my son, and my son came and helped me, and we got him put up. And then my husband, just as we got all the commotion was over, my husband called and said, did you need something? Yes, I need you to get your butt home and fix the fence. So he came home and fixed the fence, and I went back to bed, and I slept until 11:30 today. So I know I look scary as can be. I feel scary as can be. But that was my big, exciting Saturday night in Little Town America. Tonight is, I don't know if any of y'all are addicted to, but I love the show called The Midwife. It's on PBS on Sunday nights here. And tonight is called The Midwife. So I'll be catching my favorite show and hopefully going back to sleep, and hopefully tomorrow I feel less congested up in my sinuses are just so tight right now. That, because I babysit those grandboys. So, anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.